to me and told me that the wife is misbehaving. The wife does not contribute to anything in the family. All she is after is the husband's wealth. She doesn't allow the husband do anything for anybody. Women do. Which I am not judging because I had from the husband. I had to call a meeting. And what this woman said from her mouth was shocking to me. You know what she said? That her father's family did not give her mother peace. I said, so that is why you don't want to give your husband's people peace. A family you entered, a godly family you entered that is not disturbing you. Your husband's family does not worry you, but you don't want to use your two eyes and see them. Because you are threatened. You see, there are lives that we find ourselves that is not supposed to be so. She has been threatened before she got married. So her mind is already made up of how she's going to put her family. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. She doesn't allow her husband. When I started with her, I told her husband, and the Lord opened my eyes. I saw that the lady, her mother, had children for 3 different men, still living with her father. You did not hear me? She's still living with her father, but she's still living with her husband, which is this lady's father. But she later had children for other men. I now said to the man, in her presence, she began to cry. I said, men need to do better. Do not bring an ungodly person into a godly home. You did not hear me? When you bring, I said, what will you get from a native doctor's daughter? Bible said it in Psalm 1. Do not associate with the ungodly. That's right. What will you get from a native doctor's daughter? You look at people you will marry. You went to a house. That is why those days before they married, they said, go and check the family. If you want to marry, first of all, look for the girl's mother. Take your time to study her attitude. Watch her. If possible, she will have the traits of her mother. A woman who gave birth to children in her husband's house, that the husband discovered and refused to chase her away, is the man normal? No, let's reason together. She gave birth to other children in her husband's house. Her male friend later made it known, and her husband discovered and he chased her away. What will happen to her daughters? So the daughter now is the wife to this very man that is crying up and down. You can't do anything, Oga. It is prayer we'll be praying. But the truth is, do not go to an ungodly home and pick a male or a female partner, bring into a godly home. There will be a comma. Forget that after marriage they say we are going to church. They don't go church, Richard. There are people you see, what is in the background is still affecting them even when they go to church. Try to know their mother. Try to know their father. You can't go to a man who doesn't go to church. Every day is in where he's playing draft, beer parlor, drinking, going up and down, doing charm in the village. People are begging God for him to die. You go and say it is his daughter you want to marry. If you marry her and bring her into a godly home, that man will help you to scatter your home. Because the prayer people are praying against the girl's father will still affect the girl in that godly home. Right. Many homes are scattered. Many homes has ended because you went and brought an ungodly blood. Even Abraham was too careful to select a wife for the son. And he said, before you marry, go to so and so region and bring a wife. Swear to me that you will marry from so and so region. It is not every fair person you see on the road you carry. It is not every black person you see on the road you carry. There are people who are still looking rugged, but they carry grace, they carry God. When my husband met me, I've told you people, the day that he met me, I was on a power bike, and I was looking rugged. But God said to him, this is your wife. And there are people who walked into a church. And when I went to a church, I didn't go with my apparatus skirt. I went with boots. I went with power bike. But God spoke to him. There are people you see on the way. They look very innocent, but they are serpents. Do not marry. Do not mingle with your godly. Especially when it comes to marriage. The ungodly blood will end your generation. Remember that Samson was warned where not to marry. He said he has seen a beautiful woman. Don't also forget about Solomon and the Ethiopian woman. So everything that is happening in this generation happened in the past. And God used their stories to warn us. Samson, don't go that way. He said that is the one he wants. When Delilah, I want to ask you a simple question. When Delilah caught Samson here, why were they interested in his eyes? His power is not in his eyes. They have taken his strength. He couldn't act. Why did they take his eyes? There are people you meet, they will take your eyes. Your eyes is your future. The day Samson lost his eyes, that day he lost himself. Not the day he lost his hair. The day he lost his eyes, he lost himself. He lost his sight. He lost the future. He lost tomorrow. Don't forget that hair later grew and his strength came back. But what about his eyes? Did he ever have it? There are people you bring into your home. Such person will end the generation in the home. Because either he or she will be busy causing different troubles. It is not in them. It is from where they came from. Be careful. God bless you.